Good evening, you guys. I'm gonna wait for everybody else to get the notification. I see one person is on. I'm gonna wait for everybody else to. Miss Clarinetta. Hey, little Miss Muffin. I see Miss Diane and Linda and Pray Tell with L Danielle. Okay. Gina, Teresa, Sean P. New to you. Shout out to my moderators. Yes, we are at 10K. I really appreciate you guys for that. Like that's one of the reasons why I came on too. I was like, I gotta come on because we're at 10K so that I can thank my subscribers for, as I always say, being the best subscribers that there are. That is such a milestone. Remember, we have been saying we was on the rise to 10K. Now, yeah, we're at 10K. Shout out to God first, and then shout out to you guys. I always say y'all make this channel what it is, child, because I be reading the comments sometimes. I be reading what y'all be talking about sometimes. I can't even stay on topic. Y'all have me tripping out so hard. People come over to the channel to see what y'all gonna be putting in the comments. Thank you, Arkeem. We've reached our first milestone, and now the next milestone is 15,000. So God is awesome. I appreciate that so much, y'all. Shout out to everybody for being dedicated subscribers and supporting the channel, and all of the new people, and sharing the channel, the content, and all of that, rocking out with me. I appreciate that. We asked real nice in the chat. Y'all have me tripping out so hard in the chat. Yeah, the best is yet to come. I'm telling you. I believe like it took a year to get 10,000. I don't think it's going to take a year to get 15,000. I believe God is going to, that will be our next milestone. So I appreciate you guys. Man, what the hell going on with Remy? I put her outside, child, so she could use the restroom. It must be somebody at that lake because she is gone crazy. Y'all can hear her, and she outside. Remy goes crazy. Instead of going on and just using the restroom so that she could come on back in the house, she rather, oh Lord, she is so embarrassing. She makes the neighborhood look bad. Diane said it won't take that long. It won't take that long at all. Yes, we do polite truth when sometimes like a butthead. When will people start strategizing for solutions instead of talking about it? People start strategizing for solutions instead of talking about it. I agree. And my dad used to always say that. My dad used to say these preachers and stuff, they meet for lunch, and they eat, and they get to talking about what they want to do, and they meet for lunch, and they eat, and they still ain't came up with no solutions. So that's what people do. They like to meet and say we're gonna meet to talk about this, and all they do is suck down the damn food, and they still ain't came up with no solutions. But there has to be a solution. Whew, let me let Remy in because my head already kind of nagging me. Hold on. Remy. Remy, get in here. Get on in here. Come on. Woo, Lord Jesus. Get on over there and sit down somewhere. She really think it's hers. I'm telling you. Hey, big boy Latoya, KS yet, Nakia. Hey, Nakia. Hey, Miss Tamara, how are you and your family doing and feeling? No, you're not neither gonna come in here and start it. I'm telling you. Thank you, KS. Yes, shout out to everybody. Such a milestone on the 10,000. I'm so excited. When somebody I was on I uploaded a video today, and I believe it was new to you or somebody was saying congratulations on the 10,000. I had just looked at it and we weren't quite at 10,000. And then I said, "Are we?" I didn't even know we had made 10,000. I was like, "Oh my god, we made 10,000 subscribers." Shout out to everybody that made it possible. 10,000. And I looked at it right before I came up. Remy, stop. We're over 10,000. We're a little bit over. Thank you, McName Mace. So Diane caught, oh, it was Diane caught that 10,000 quick. Yeah, Remy said congrats. Remy, what are you doing? Remy. Oh, okay. Thank you, Harold Jr. Harold Stewart Jr. Thank you, Diane. You all make this channel what it is. My moderators absolutely rock. My subscribers absolutely rock. Hey, Miss Yvonne. Tamara, I found out some jewels about who produced Straight Drops music video while on the run. Who made the video? Let it out. Let it out. Well, I'm gonna do a video on it. Send it to me, because if you put it in the chat, somebody will go do a video on it before I do. A blogger shouted you out and gave you credit for Kenny Money story. He told people, yeah, shout out to OG Jacario. OG Jacario, that's not the first time OG Jacario has shouted me out when he's seen something on my channel, and he has a lot of good content too. I appreciate that so much. He did. I went over there and I looked at it, and he told, he shouted me out, told people to come and subscribe to me. So shout out to him, okay? Because he contributed to us getting over that 10,000, I do believe also. So shout out to him. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was very honorable to not be afraid, not to say where he actually saw it at. I appreciate that, because people don't do that. They just get your stuff, and um it's messed up. I don't ever look at people's stuff and then not say where I saw it at. Because even if I look at somebody's stuff and they've gotten it from somewhere else, if I see it and they say where they got it from, I will say I saw it on this person's channel, but they got it from this person. Thank you, Miss Ramona. Let's talk about the importance of having life insurance in the Black community. Oh, that is so important. Absolutely. What's that? Sudan. I agree. It's important to have life insurance. They get your stuff. Yeah, salute to OG Jacario. I'm just seeing your comment, Lucille. Oh, okay. I had to go back up. She said, y'all see Carly girl went missing because she was pregnant by a 17-year-old boy. What? Are you serious? Lucille, where you see that at? Now, whole life insurance is what you need to get. Whole life insurance, because term insurance, you pay for that insurance and it expires. You get whole life insurance and you cover it for your whole life. What dude, Lucille? Because I'm getting ready to go straight to it. What's the name of the page? A news person said her boyfriend is older than 17. Okay. A news person. Okay. Cecilia says, hi Ramona, what's going on tonight? Linda says, yes, I was really confused about the whole thing about that lady is in the news. I had wanted to do I had wanted to do a video on it, but I was waiting to see about more information. Her brother is a content creator. I was mm, yeah, I was waiting to see if it was going to be more information put out, because I didn't want um to be accusatory and to mm. Hey, the Black Barbie. Hit the like button. Hey, rest in peace, young Dolph. Long live the biggest boss. Long live young Dolph, the paper route boss. Long live young Dolph, the paper route boss. Y'all making me feel better tonight, because I'm telling y'all, I've been tired. Y'all, my body, I have been so tired. Y'all know my feet have been hurting, but they healed. They had bruises up under it. And then oh child, only women would understand. I was tired. I had to rest. He probably hadn't seen the notifications yet, or he might be in the bushes. But normally when Cypress is in the chat, he comes in and say something. Dima says Glock so cute trying to take down his braids. Hey Shirley Jenkins. What happened to the 40,000 everybody's supposed to get for burial? I think everybody, and make sure y'all get whole life insurance, because with that term insurance, a lot of people be thinking that they covered, and then you know it expires. Cypress been acting funny since he lied. He have. Oh Lord have mercy. I tell you, but I'm definitely waiting to see what happened to Carly. I just don't want to put out a whole lot of, I don't know. You said look at your comment. Okay, let me go back up. Lucia, I don't see it. don't see your comment. Tell me that's true about the life insurance and they live in wills to protect your assets. Yeah, and when you all decide to do a will, especially men, if you all decide to do a will, it's good to get a lawyer, like an executor, um, that's a lawyer to make sure that things are distributed the way that they should be. Because if you mess around and put a family member on it over it, y'all will be stuck in court. Because even though you feel like you've done what you're supposed to do and you divvied up everything the way that you're supposed to, if you mess around and put a family member, like most women want to put their husbands over it and vice versa. I'm gonna make that my executive. Put a lawyer as an executor. Kawana says, I thought it was something fake about it. Shirley Jenkins says, did you hear Govan supposedly fell downstairs and broke his back while surgery? Wait a minute. I said, did you hear Govan supposedly fell downstairs and broke his back waiting for surgery later in year? I've never heard that. When did Govan break his back? He was just in court the other day that this just happened. Hey, the real boss Dotson. Lucille, what did you type in the chat? Because I didn't see it. I thought whole life was one of that. No, whole life doesn't expire. Term insurance expires. Tam says my stepfather's sister took all the money from her siblings and built a house. I'm telling you, when it's a lot of money and stuff involved, people will not do right. They'll try to get away with it. And everybody, if you know, if you have, make sure. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'll get somebody who's actually, because y'all know we'll have Stacy on here, but then I'm gonna get Danny to come on here to talk about probate stuff. In my I'll have him to come in for the members only, to talk about what you need to do because he is a probate. He is a lawyer. He was a lawyer for the county for many years. He ran for probate court. Okay. He also teaches probate law at the college. So um I think he would be good. And he's very funny and animated and friendly and stuff. So he knows everything about probate laws and stuff. So I think it would be good to have him on too. Yeah, I got term life. I take the payout option every year before it expires and keep reduce it. Whole life they take the face value and keep the interest. Only give you the payout option after death. Oh, okay. Nuta, you said so he needs surgery at the end of the year. Come on, Quetta. Also, you all are saying that Quet is I'm trying to see why I don't see Lucia comments. I still don't see it, Lucia. I saw you say, "Did you see it?" But other than that, I didn't see what you typed before that. Diane says she got government insurance. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. So are you all saying that Orange Mound Quit is saying he's supposed to have surgery or he broke his back or something. I'm trying to understand. Who said Quit broke his back and y'all ain't noticed? Hey Roberta, I'm doing really good. Knew that's how she did me and my other two siblings. Oh, it was on a blogger's channel. Oh, okay. He must just broke his back since the other day. Because he was walking just fine in the court the other day. He was walking just fine. The article about Govan falling and breaking his back is on commercial appeal. It said that he's scheduled for surgery later this year. Let me see something. Let's see the commercial appeal. Hold on. Y'all, look at this right here, child. I tell you. Um, these folks just need to stop committing crime. Look at straight drop face. Was his lips always that big? Um, when my dad died, my mom went in a nursing home and they couldn't take her money because I'm disabled. I am disabled, so it was put in a trust fund for me, but I divided up with my sisters and brothers when my mom died. Well, that's awesome. Miss T, did y'all see the lady? Yes, I saw that. I've been waiting to get more information. Um, Lucille, Lucille, if it's because somebody might be in my chat, some bitch nigga. Don't get me started. Some bitch ass motherfucker that I'm already gonna file charges on, anyways. Because I found out he had been hacking me. He might be. They got people that know how to do something to StreamYard. He might be with his bitch ass deleting your comments because he don't want me to talk about. He don't want if you're talking about that young lady because some of these folks feel like they the only ones that's supposed to talk about certain cases. Okay. So if I don't see you come in again, I'm gonna believe that somehow he is taking control of my StreamYard and he is deleting your comments before I see him. So type it again, Lucille. Um, let's see. I have processed at 15 living trust wills this past week for a probate attorney that I do freelance work. People are taking it very serious now. Absolutely. I really believe Govan is sick because they don't give chemo in jail for. I looked at looking at Govan's skin tone, he has gotten very dark. His skin tone, he don't look healthy. I don't know if that's diabetes or something. But now they send them to the cancer treatment. I mean, they treat the cancer in jail, but when it gets to be in the last stages, they'll let you come home. What happened to Big Boy? A go man told Coffee he fell down the stairs in his last court appearance before he got out. Did you try to put a let me did you try to put a link in the chat, Lucille? Because it won't let you put links in the chat. Teresa, I didn't do nothing this time. I hope he ain't finna try that shit again. Lucia, type Carly Russell's name in the chat and let me see something. Let me see if I can see it if you type her name in the chat. Okay, I see that. I wonder why it won't let me see anything else. Y'all know it pisses me off real bad for me to think that somebody think that they are controlling my StreamYard. If I have to hire somebody, and which I'm thinking about doing, just if I have to hire somebody, okay, to watch this StreamYard to figure out who it is. And I ain't gonna even say nothing when I do it. If I have to hire somebody to trace who is messing with my StreamYard, you know I'm gonna go ape shit crazy. I'm gonna turn it. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna have no mercy. Anything as it relates to the law, I'm pushing it to the extent if I gotta spend some money to figure it out. And I will do it. I promise to God they're gonna wish they hadn't I did it. It's just StreamYard now, bitch. You violated the wrong one. I type in Vito Birmingham in there. You should see it. Okay. You're right, Pluto. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm telling you, it's when I have to spend money. Let me close my mouth up because I ain't said nothing thus far. I tune in as soon as you get South Memphis. Good night, Miss T and the collectors. Thanks for coming through Pluto's World. Pluto's World, was that you that earlier that said that Boosie is getting that karma? I think that was your comment. It said, but what y'all think about Boosie? What y'all think about Boosie's daughter? Carly's father is very influential in Hoover, Alabama. We'll see what's up. Yeah, Boosie was real mellowed out when he was on that live, but it ain't no telling because I think he had cussed his daughter out before. He probably, it seemed like to me he was feeling a little guilty, but now she shouldn't have I don't agree with her, cussing her dad out. You don't do stuff like that. We don't go to sleep over here. We up all night. I'm telling you, I remember I've never in my life, me and my dad had similar personalities, and we would clash sometimes. Even though we couldn't do without each other, we would clash. And when my dad would get mad at me, I tell everybody, I say, my dad was saying period with the T on the end before it was even a fad. People say period. My dad was saying it before. Child, my dad was saying it before then. When my dad would get mad at me, he would say, I'm not gonna do it no more. Period. 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 He would say period with a T on the end. Period. Period. You hear me? Period. Oh, Lord have mercy. Akeem says some things is not for the internet. It's Hoover, Alabama, not Birmingham. Hoover is where MJ went back in the day. I believe his daughter. Remember, he cussed her out before. Yeah. Oh, Lord, why I still got straight drop up there, child? He looking like a fool with his mouth stuck out. I forgot he was up there. Ooh, Lord have mercy. It says 2 men charged with carrying out the shooting and killing of young Dolph nearly 2 years ago will go to trial March 24th. Okay, we already. Oh, they just got a good picture of him. Oh, y'all. He is really looking crazy. But we're gonna talk about that in the members, child. If I feel like it, we'll be on here like an hour and a half, and then might go into the members. If not, we'll do a members in the morning. We're definitely gonna do the book club tomorrow, but I gotta give y'all the tea, child. Um, I was there 3 weeks ago and went to the malls there. Oh wow. So is Hoover like on the outskirts of Birmingham? Hoover wanted to be separate from Birmingham because of the money in parts of Hoover. They are under they are their own city devoid of Birmingham's jurisdiction. So they have their own school system too. Okay, so it's one of those cities really on the outskirts of Birmingham, but it's Birmingham, but just got their own little city. Straight drop is a prime example of as a prime exactly of looks don't last forever. I'm telling you, you could tell him and the baby mama haven't been on good terms in a while. In show, thanks new to you, I have been a member for over a year. Work a lot, usually catch replays, but always like and share. Thank you, Miss Gwendolyn. He want the scoop, she want the tea. Okay, it's a suburb. Okay. So Hoover is to Birmingham like Germantown is to Memphis. It's all the same, just one's a suburb. His baby mama been fooled with some other dude. Child. Don't even get me started on that. Um didn't Boosie have her brother? Oh, so yeah, that's okay. So that's the baby mama where she'll never like Boosie. She'll always feel a certain way about Boosie because that was really low of him to do that. I'm sure she will always feel a certain way about him. If that's the one where he had the brother, her brother killed. She gonna always feel a certain way about Boosie. She'll never like him. Cause I think that's awful low. Your own baby daddy would mess you over like that and have your family taken out. That's evil. That's evil on her. How could you do your daughter's uncle like that? If it's some bad business or something going on now, bruh, I'm gonna spare you because of my child. But I can't mess with you no more. Oh Lord, Your Choice TV. I don't know what be going on with them. The reason they don't send some people their notifications. He didn't come to play this round. BEO Kenny put his. Has he put out anything? BEO Lil Kenny. That was bad, low. I'm telling you, that's dirty. And so I'm sure. I mean, he got to know that anything that she could do to cause him discomfort, she probably is. And to, I mean, to have to be civilized with him is would be too much for me. To have to be civilized for the kids would be too much for me. Nigga, you killed my brother that I love. I wouldn't, and you my baby daddy, and you would do me like that, and I got your child, and you would do that to me. Mm-mm. And he thinks she. So if that's the one who brother they say he had killed, why do he ever think she would spare him? He talking about they try to kick me when I'm down. He did the ultimate. That was the ultimate betrayal. What he did to her. Hell, her putting child support on him ain't nothing. Her brother can never come back. Griffith says you got rappers using the term send a hit like Boosie. Boosie down bad. Lord have mercy. Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. That's right, Pluto. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. I'm telling you. That's what God said. That God get back ain't nothing nice. Okay, that's the reason why these folks around here right now tell them on a crazy of 1 to 10, where did old straight Diane. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That God get back ain't nothing nice. Roberta says, "Recipe on Dolph. I don't, although I don't see your post. That karma hit different. I'm telling you, that karma ain't nothing nice. I'm telling you, that's the reason why a lot of these folks around here they mouth twisted. Okay, I get to saying, I tells these folks when they around here and they got the wrong person name in their mouth, God to swell their damn tongue up, or they'll swallow it. They mouth and stuff already twisted around to the back of their damn head. Okay, because they messed around and put their mouth on the wrong person. Okay. You got mentions from two vloggers, OG Jacario and ATF. Oh, okay. I don't know who ATF is. Uh ATF. Shout out to them. I appreciate that. I saw Jacario's. I never heard of ATF. But shout out to him. 901 King Deshaun says can't see straight drop doing 51 years. Somebody gonna kill him in jail. He straight drop already. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm, I, I'm telling y'all now. I got some tea on that. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, okay, Auntie. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Show will and God will humble you. I'm telling you, God will. I mean, you know, y'all. What was Boosie looking at? Was Boosie looking at the death penalty, or was Boosie okay? Was he looking at the death penalty? Okay, or was he looking at life in prison? I got some piping hot tea on straight drop. Okay, I've been had it, but y'all know God had been dealing with me on this stuff with teases. So I got some on now. I got some more since then. I got some on Cornelius' ass too. But y'all know I have to go to God because y'all I was feeling guilty. He was looking at capital murder. Well, in the state of Louisiana, they was probably gonna give him the death penalty. He was on death row. So you mean to tell me Boosie had his ass on death row and he gets out, he get a chance to get out because they don't reverse stuff in Louisiana. It's hard to get anything reversed in Louisiana. And he get out and start back acting a fool. I saw him on this live the other day talk about been going to church. Jesus Christ, it's hard to get anything overturned. Now, with C Murder really shouldn't be in jail. C Murder did not shoot that young man. Now, one of them dudes around him did. I believe that. But C Murder didn't do it. But C Murder was the one with the money, and it's a whole lot of stuff that was going on with that. They was after Master P and some more stuff. That's right. He had developed cancer. He had kidney cancer because I remember he did a special when he got out. He had kidney cancer, and he was saying that they told he needed surgery immediately. He ain't had no insurance, and the surgery would have been $250,000 or something like that. And he was gonna write them a check, and they was like it was gonna take a couple months. And then he was like, he told them, I got cash. And they went ahead and did the surgery immediately. They're going to throw a straight drop off the staircase first. They watch what I say. Straight drop already having it real bad. I'm telling y'all, it's a prime example. You sure just can't do bad. It just don't pay. Whew, Lord Jesus, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Whew. But you have to reap what you sow. C Murder shouldn't have been with those guys. He was one of the guys that assaulted a teenager, and P tried to get him out the hood. That's all his fault. Yeah, but I mean, but still, he shouldn't be in jail for a crime he didn't commit. I like C Murder. He was actually one of my favorite rappers. I've had the opportunity to speak with him. He's just real. Um, he's real. I mean, he's real smart and stuff. I mean, I want him to get out. He's got a charismatic personality. Um, it's what's up, Cypress? Big Boy says, I want to send email you some details and see if you can tell me why dude that shot me not getting charged. False. Okay, send it to me. I don't like. I'm not a lawyer though, but you could kind of explain it to me. Um, Carmen his kids straight drop in the mouth and swole it up, child. I'm telling you. Hey, I don't. You know what? I don't be wishing this. You know, I mean, child. I don't know what to say. I mean, they. Hey, you know, you have to be careful about who you mess with. I mean, they did the very ultimate when they killed young Dolph. Okay, that was just wrong, and it's some more of them that's gonna reap too. They already suffering hell. That's they haven't. Shit. And so you have to be very meticulous about that. And then you got people like Mia J praying. She prays faithfully. Young Dolph got a lot of fans that truly stand in the gap for him. I'm talking about with those real prayers and stuff. I'm sure Young Dolph had a praying grandmama, okay, that has sealed a covenant in heaven with God. That's the reason why God shook the earth, okay? That's why God shook the earth because God was not pleased at them deciding to take his life. Thank you, S.S. Sherrod, for becoming a member. That's why God shook the earth. God was not pleased with them deciding to play God. You can't do that. And like I said, that God get back is worse than any get back that man could ever give you. Hell, some of these folks, God be whooping their asses so bad that they wish somebody would just go on. They wish they op would go ahead and come and just take them up out their misery. Because God says, when I get them back for what they did to you, you're going to see me get them back. And that word stands true. Okay. These folks need to understand when they think that they're playing God, that there is actually a higher power. And God says that he says that vengeance, and I don't even like to call God a he because God is more powerful than man could ever be. Okay. But I guess when we think about God, for some reason we think about masculinity or something like that. Um, but I mean, there is a higher power. Okay. That's what people need to think about. No, the girl, you're right. That's why Master P was upset with him because see, murder wouldn't stay out the hood. What's popping at Cypress? I thought them boys came and seen about you for a minute. They better leave Cypress alone. Cypress, have they been messing with you? Because you know you forget what side you're supposed to be on. Thank you, that dude, for becoming a member. T, I gotta go to sleep. What's new on Justin and Cornelius? We're gonna do a members on it. I owe that to the members. So I tell y'all in the members. I sure hope not, unless they trying to. Thanks, Young, for becoming a member. Um, yeah, let's. Oh, I let me tell y'all something. I'm glad you mentioned Kenny Money. I don't mean no harm. Yes, Stephen, you don't have a membership. You don't have a membership. I just realized, Stephen, you didn't even have a membership. Miss T, do you have PayPal? So I pay you for a membership. I don't give the Kazers a penny. I don't finance the people who oppress my people and others. I think it has to be paid through that. I hear you though. I do. I understand though. What was I getting ready to say about Kenny Money? Y'all, I don't mean no harm, okay? I had a thought, and I hope that I'm wrong now. And this was just my thought. I was looking at Kenny Money. I was laying on the couch today. Y'all know I haven't been really feeling good today. So I was laying on the couch today. I was lurking on Instagram, and I saw where Kenny Money had shared where Lil Boosie was playing his music, dancing to Kenny Money's music, y'all. OG, what's the name of Kenny Money's song? OGG. He was playing Kenny Money's song OGG. And so I said to myself, now the song is banging, and I'm proud for Kenny Money, because Kenny Money was like, if anybody knew me when I was growing up, they know that Boosie was one of his favorites. Now, I just want for Kenny Money them to be very careful about that, because we know Boosie is strapped for some money. Oh God. Let me just say this. I like Boosie's music. I don't like the things that Boosie have done, but we can't take away his talent. But now we already know Boosie ain't got it. It appears that he don't have no issues with lining nobody up. Now, Boosie don't seem like he done been messing with the pre-artist this whole time. Now all of a sudden he crying about them lawyers' fees, and he said he down on his luck. Kenny Money just, he shared his music, and thank him, say, he was somebody that I really um you know um admired when I was growing up, and leave it at that. Okay. He don't need to be trying to go to no studios to do no music with Boosie. He don't need to be hanging out with Boosie or nothing like that. Okay. He just needs to let that be. Because Boosie might be trying to get some lawyers' fees. And we already know that Boosie is tight with Yo Gotti in them. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's the first thing I thought about. Okay, Steven became a member. Um, that is the very first thing I thought about. Gotti told Boosie put a play. I'm telling you, Gotti until Boosie saying, shit, I need some attorney's fees. Okay. And then Boosie be looking at these me and OG Jacario both did stories about, it's a $200,000 bounty on Kenny Money's head. Boosie looked at it, and he thought something. Okay, he thought something. He had an idea: $200,000 that could pay my lawyer fees. Okay, but we come against any evil thought in the name of Jesus. Okay. Oh my God. Little Miss Muffin said, I said the same thing, Miss T, when I saw. I'm telling you, I did. I was laying on the couch. I sat up. I said, oh God, he ain't never in his life. He ain't even really been messing with them since young Dolph was killed. He ain't even pay homage to young Dolph like he should. I sat up on the couch. I said, devil, you a lie. You was a lie. He done seen that video. All he got a $200,000 bag on his head. I need lawyers' money. Okay, we coming against that lining up demon in the name of Jesus. Okay, that demon of line up. Okay, trying to line folks up for some lawyer money. Okay. I said, yeah, demon, I see you. I know what you're trying to do. I said, I see that demon. I know what you're trying to do. Okay. I sat up on the couch. I said, yeah, demon, I see you. I know what you're doing. So we said bind it up. Boosie is in too deep. Light has been shed on his demonic ways. Participate. That's right. he won't be getting no lawyer money off of him. I said, as a matter of fact, I said when I do it live, I got to go and put that into the atmosphere because a lot of these little dudes like Kenny Money, they be happy, which I'm glad Boosie shared his music. But we all know Boosie and God is supposed to be thicker than thieves. He hadn't been messing with them like that. Go stand up at his birthday party and say say Gotti the king of Memphis. That wasn't right for him to say that. I mean, if he think that, that's cool. But that's a beef where young Dolph lost his life because folks didn't want him to be the king of Memphis. Okay, so I think that's a little insensitive to say something like that. Now all of a sudden, because the word is Kenny Money got a $200,000 bag on his head, he bopping to Kenny Money's music. Wanting Kenny Money to see he jam into his music and all that, so Kenny Money can reach out to him so they can line him up. Okay, in my opinion. Okay, and I hate Boosie like that. He needs to be prayed over because Boosie is talented, but he got a demonic spirit on him. Boosie got ties to Trula Mafia. Sure do. Sure do. Oh God, I forgot about that. Pluto's World says he became a scapegoat for Jay Prince. Then Boosie say he didn't take sides when Dolph died. Mm-hmm. They asked him what. Yeah, I was looking at that Vlad. I believe it was Vlad. They asked him about Dolph's death, and he said, "I don't take sides." Instead of saying, what happened to young Dolph? He was very talented. That man was doing some shit out there that was effed up. Just like he said with Takeoff, he was like, with Takeoff, that's effed up. They was wrong for that one. He should have been saying the same thing about young Dolph, but he didn't say that. He said he didn't take sides, so that means that he knows who killed young Dolph or who was behind it. That's what it led me to believe. Look how he called out God on. I couldn't believe he said that. He said it too. He said God is an MF. Diane Bowen said, "Tell Kenny Money don't fall for the okie dokie." Greyface says, "I think he in a photo with Teasy and J Money and Devin Burns." He is. Come to think of it, you sure right. Key Glock acting class with 50 Cent hooked him up with the same acting coach he gave Lil Meech. 50 Cent is very wishy-washy, so Key Glock needs to always keep tight security because he'll mess around and try to line him up too. Rest in peace, Young Dog says it's crazy as hell. This shit makes so much sense now. That's why his team trying to get him on the remix. I done told you. He didn't take sides, but he called Gotti the king of Memphis. I know he called him the king of Memphis at his bash. That was very insensitive. He know damn well Gotti ain't the king of Memphis. Ain't nobody call Gotti the king of Memphis. And now, since Young Dolph lost his life over something as crazy as somebody else wanted to be the king of Memphis, like Gotti, I think that was very insensitive of Boosie to do something like that. All because he was happy he was at his birthday party. Hell, because that's all that was about. Pluto. They kicked Boosie out the Illuminati when he started talking about them gay people. When he started speaking against homosexuality, they really didn't. That's when all this stuff started happening to him. Cecilia said God is supposed to help 42 Doug get out of prison last month, and guess 42 Doug will be sitting in prison. Hey Sherry. Roberta says he gonna burn in hell. Hey Letitia. These distractions are hiding the truth. about the Biden crime family and the facts that the Democrats have sold out America. Because I was looking at something today on Yahoo News where they say the Chinese done hacked Biden's assistant computer or something. I say, ain't this a mess? So 50 Cent messes with black youngster. Oh Lord, we see it. It's coming out. We see it. They trying to line them up. Boosie trying to get Kenny money, and they trying to use 50 Cent to get Key Glock. And the Most High don't want him either until he serve his Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh, Cypress, you the only person think that. Cypress, you the only person think that. Lord have mercy. Um, Street Politics says y'all better stop linking up with these rappers. The back door wide. I'm telling you, the back door wide open. Boosie didn't. And I had to pray. You know what? And I sat up on my couch, and I'm gonna have to go on ahead and pray because I've been feeling a little guilty about a lot of stuff. Okay, because see, they look at this stuff, and then if you say something, they they so emotionally unstable. They want to go and take people out, and so the word is out about Kenny Money got a $200,000 bag on his head. Okay, and then all of a sudden, Boosie wanna start playing his music. It didn't even seem authentic the way he was dancing to the song. Okay, Boosie Mine said, "Oh, he got a $200,000 bag on his head." He probably called somebody in that camp. That nigga got a bag of, yeah, all right. I need lawyer fee. Cecilia says, in the words of Young Dolph, don't trust nobody. I'm telling you. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, hit the like button. Um, Paper route already hip though. That's another thing I'm going to say. The Most High is keeping 42 Doug out the way until CMG get their karma. Justice. She said they didn't hack it. I'm telling you, that's probably what happened. Biden gave him his damn password and forgot. 50 Cent ain't even loyal to his own damn children, his son. The way he did his son, if he do his son like that, he'll do anybody any kind of way. Antico says Dolph is still running the game. All of his artist label is rising. Amazing when you do it right. Blessings keep coming. I'm telling you. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Demond Pennis 33, 50 Cent went and met young Dolph at a radio station. He had taken time from his schedule when he was on Sway in the morning show. And 50 told Dolph he wanted to work with him. Do you think they still going to get Shook and Youngster now, even since his trial date? Mm-hmm. I do. The Black Barbie 777 says, I bet Duke the Jeweler thought that Boosie was on his team too and ended up lined up. Yeah, they was wrong for what they did to Duke the Jeweler. And it's sad that Duke the Jeweler don't get the coverage. Okay. You still hear some people talk about him, but it was almost like people felt like his life was not as important because he was not a celebrity. He was very accomplished. You know, a black man built a jewelry business, and then they're gonna kill him. They killed him. That's evil. Hey, Pumpkin Pooh. Thank you, Bridget Harrell, for becoming a member. Eric Collins says, "Straight drop, speak up. You didn't kill Dolph. He was already gone. Sad." You know, I be hearing people say, you know, that Straight Drop didn't. He was not the shooter. Why don't he speak up for himself? Like you said, why won't he at least speak up? Okay, and um, like his brother did, and save himself. Dolph was very intuitive, and I believe someone close led him to his demise. If I was Kenny Money, I would have the Navy SEALs as my bodyguard. And Kenny Money going up, so they got their eyes on him. Straight Drop most definitely killed Dolph. And when these texts come out, Straight Drop was out there. He was definitely out there. He had the gun. And when these texts come out of him admitting that it's nothing else to talk about, he trying to stay solid and loyal. Who it seemed like to me he would be loyal to himself first if he supposedly didn't do it. If he save himself, he gonna hurt his family. His Trust me, they ain't gonna do a damn thing to his girlfriend. They like her. If these niggas wanted to get Kenny, I believe they would have been dead or tried at least. He been in the city by himself like Dolph was. Well, he needs to stop being by himself. He need to hire security. Player code is gonna stop when he's sentenced, right? All the rappers go to Johnny Dang for their jewelry, especially since Duke the Jeweler is. I agree with you, Nola girl. They took him out because Duke the Jeweler was, and that's the thing that really bothers me. Johnny Dang probably offered them a piece of jewelry. I give you $1 million necklace. I give you $250,000 necklace. They did it for some jewelry, and then they felt like we'll lick him too. We'll get his jewelry and all of that. But Boosie claimed that his jewelry was still on him. I mean, we don't know what they didn't take from him. And they killed him because he knew who it was. I just feel like it's suspicious anyways. Like, why did they call Duke the jeweler there? Everybody, when they are in Houston, they always go to Johnny Dang, like you say. So why did they call Duke the jeweler from Chicago to there? Because it was the plan to kill him. Mm-hmm. Child, I think it's a darn shame how black people don't have an issue with taking out other black people just because somebody of another community paid them to take their competition out. They say Duke was expanding. When Boosie involved is trouble involved. Young Dolph's son Trey is king of Memphis. Yes, he is. Johnny overcharging for his jewelry. People was complaining. It said Johnny is master of unseen arts. Duke the jeweler had a pending lease on a location not far from Johnny Dang's spot. Oh, I agree with you, Dominique. They gonna most definitely want to kill Kenny and Fizzle both when they hear this new shit. Juke gonna want to have something done. Watch what I say. They're gonna pay for Duke. Yeah, they're gonna pay for Duke. They was wrong. Someone is approving all this killing of young black men. It's a damn shame that other black men want to participate in it just for some damn money. You guys, make sure you hit the like button. Y'all run the likes up. We only got 88 likes. Y'all run the likes up. Hit the like button. Run the likes up for me. Run the likes up. I need like 11 more likes. They said Johnny Dang got exposed for I was going to say Johnny Dang's jewelry, it be glistening. Any jewelry that glistens like his jewelry, I believe is fake. I was thinking that, and I believe it is fake, and they pay all that money for it. That shiny jewelry. Yes, his killing for insurance money is getting out of control. Yeah, I saw that Mia J posted today. Mia posted today. Now blogger saying the reason for that, just shut up, y'all hate that girl, and that's why I love listening to Miss T because she don't ever slander Mia name. Mia was down for real, for real. Yeah, I saw what she had posted today. She said she was healing and all of that, and we send our prayers and stuff to Mia. Thank you, Antico. Shout out to y'all for helping me to get there. Y'all run the likes up. I cannot believe Chicago letting Duke death go unanswered. Yeah, shout out to Mia J. You have to do what is necessary to be healthy, to keep your because I mean, if your mind is not mentally stable, I mean, it would do no good for the body to be. Because where the mind goes, everything else go. She got to stay mentally healthy because most importantly, before social media is last on the list. The first thing on the list is keeping herself mentally and physically healthy, taking care of her and Dolph's children because she's a single parent. Those are the two most important things, okay? And then social, if she want to get on social media, that's not a must. That's, you know, hey, that's not even a priority at all. Yes, they are. If you're, and that's right. If you're in the bushes, hit the like button. That's right. Mia J is prayed up. That's the reason why. Shoot. She said, God gonna get each and every one of you back for those evil seeds that you have sown. Look at what's happening. Cornelius couldn't even get his ass up to come to court. But I don't wish anything on anybody, but at the same time, you have to reap what you sow. They ain't had no business out there killing that boy like that. I mean, you can't just go and take somebody's life and destroy somebody's life for some money. A blog was saying pre-artists didn't offer a dime of reward money for Dolph. Well, I mean, less than 2 weeks after Dolph was killed, they already had Cornelius. I think they had Cornelius on the 9th. And then Straight Drop was indicted before Dolph's funeral. So, I mean, they already knew what was going on. It says, rest in peace, young Dolph. You are speaking the truth. Detroit is holding and protecting Mia J and kids. Thank you, Angela, for becoming a member. Thou spirit is not letting us forget about the justice. Where's the video of the shooting inside the shop? I'm sure the police got the video. I know a 901. You don't think they're gonna put it out, do you? Who the F booking Migos? At this time, anyways, youngster not even pushing him like that until after he dropped. Why would they? Jeremy Pierre said, "Who did it the day of?" Jeremy Pierre and Dolph, not Dolph. I think and Art Horn. I think they are frat brothers. I think they are. Yeah, thank you for becoming a member, Angel. The internet seems to want Mia J to sit online. Yeah, I don't know why the internet thinks that Mia J is supposed to sit online and lose her mind and because if she was online crying, they would dissect that. Did y'all see it? That one eye didn't have as many tears coming out of it as the other eye. They'll be dissecting that. So I mean, so it's fake. It's fake. Did y'all see that? That other eye didn't have it, wasn't that watery. Mia J's first priority is her children, being strong for her kids. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all run them likes up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. He says, that's another thing. Paper Route ain't have to put up shit for Dolph death. That wasn't their job, and Dolph would have never even accepted that. So keep that BS to Paper Route. Could have put up a million. I know they play the play. I'm letting Miss T know what's being said. I missed it, Roberta. Y'all keep hitting the like button. Yeah, I mean, it looked like Jay Prince Jr. been sharing inspirational quotes talking about God a lot lately. Pluto's World says the media just want to be nosy and project negativity towards her and family. She doing the right thing. Go and hermit and heal, sis, and let the Most High do the rest. Absolutely, I agree. Oh, you talking about Jay Prince Jr. about to go to jail? Jay Prince Jr. been talking about posting about God and how good God is and all of that a lot lately. He posted a song, the song that this Asian man was singing of Marvin Sapp's. Never would have made it without God. A lot of people get closer to God as the feds get closer to them. I'm telling you, the feds will make you go get saved, won't it? Tim Tam, when you have a crime scene and shootings happen, don't they mark shell casings with the yellow thingies? They do. They do. Like you said, Mia, either that or they'll put those little triangle shaped cards with numbers on them next to it just so they could get video and take pictures of exactly where the casings were. And that's it. And when they leave, they'll pick it up. Um, Jay Prince Jr. and Boosie must be going to church together. After the way Jay Prince threw Boosie up under the bus, Cause Jay Prince sure did throw Boosie up under the bus. He said he didn't know Duke to Julie. That was somebody with Lil Boosie. That's why I said everybody done turned on Boosie. Pull's word, yes, he trying to trick God, but God see everything. Jay Prince better stop trying to manipulate the energy. I think others will be picked up between now and Jamarcus' new court date in August. I've been noticing that quite a few people have been going low key, and they've been going to get other people to do all of the other people to go and do all of the dirt. Mm. Moneybag got out a new video. It said Boosie even said his mama taking the brother's side, and he wished his dad was alive. Mine's not kids. I never touched a kid or D. Hernandez had a broken back. I think True would have whooped it. I don't think he would have been walking that. He wouldn't have been walking that good if he had a broken back. Oh, well, see, True Results got the video of him walking good. Boosie always playing the victim. Oh, child, I tell you. Bag dropping his video to Bari. He not trying to make it that obvious. BEO dropped the video today. Uh, if he had a broken back, he would have been wheeled to court, right? You can't walk like that with a broken back. Would have been like, "What's up, Cypress?
What's going on, love? How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on? What you think about this Boosie situation?
Boosie, Boosie really skating on thin ice. This point.
You think he's taking his frustrations out on his daughter?
Yep, and I think he know what's coming down the pike.
You think they're gonna send him back for life? Because I'm sure Boosie might be on a lifetime of paper. He
Yeah,
gonna have to go and serve out whatever is left.
he going. He going. It
Well,
ain't
he probably know he ain't gonna get out no more. Because I don't think he could. If he go, he might not get out again.
right because they want to throw him away anyway.
What's going on, Steven?
No, no, I couldn't let Cypress be up here talking that nonsense by himself. I got about 15 minutes in me.
What you
'Cause
think about this Boosie situation?
I think like y'all think. I hate that his kids are seemingly divided. One thing I did notice is how Tootie's always with him. I think that's his name, Tootie Rowe. Is that his name or am I?
Hmm.
Yeah. So Tootie, but Tootie's the one that acts the most like him, and it seems like his girls don't really want anything to do with him. Now I consider that pretty odd. Um, but Boosie is one of those fathers. Well, let me not say that. I think if he spent less time on the internet and more time really being a father to those girls the right way, I think this wouldn't happen. But he let you know what type of person he is. He talked about things he did with his little boys when they were younger, like exposing them to experiences you shouldn't really get to see until you're an adult. And that just goes to show you what type of man he is. I hate that it took this, but I'm not gonna say I don't blame his daughter, but I mean she's frustrated, she's fed up. Should she have done that? No, but there are probably things behind the scene that Boosie's not doing, and he likely needs to. So I hate that for him, but that's the same thing as Ti. His daughter's the same. Like she up there, cutting herself. She's pretty much suicidal because they get online and they present this persona, but they're really not that behind the scenes. Just be a child, be a parent to your child. You talk about being a parent, go be parents.
So Deja was cutting herself.
Yeah, she alluded to yeah, she needs some help. If you look at some of the videos, she talked about doing damage to herself and how nobody's listening, and it's a lot she's got going on.
Hey, Cecilia.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing fine on this warm summer night in Detroit. Yep, yep.
I tell you. So, what y'all think about Boosie? Do y'all think he about him all of a sudden playing Kenny Money songs and stuff? Maybe I'm being paranoid, but that's just the first thing I thought about.
You know what, Sam? I always say, follow your first man. You're always right. You know that.
Well, I think 200,000 is hard to turn down, and they climbing and they blast, they paying enough.
Yeah,
I
but
don't. I say Kenny. Well, I ain't gonna say, but I like rest in peace, Young Dolph said. Like Paper Route is hip to a lot of stuff. They don't come out and say a lot. Those boys ain't stupid. They're not stupid at all. And I'll just leave it at that.
You got to stay 2 steps ahead of them.
Yep, I think that odd if he play. Anytime Boosie is playing your stuff, you gotta get kind of worried in these days and time. Cause there's a motive behind it with Boosie.
Yeah.
mhm.
But I think the police really ain't investigating that Duke the Dula, I mean Duke the Jeweler murder. But I think the feds is gonna have to get involved in that to get that done. And if so, who's ass is going to jail?
What y'all think happened to Duke the Jeweler?
Oh, we think his
Set
ass
up.
happened to Duke the Jeweler got set up.
Set up just like the guy Hutchins from Detroit. Remember the guy from Hutchins Jeweler got set up by the lawyer, wanted to take over his will and shot him about, I want to say 7 times, his wife in the truck, and he wanted to take over the jewelry store. And he was just like the other guy in Chicago. They had big name jewelry. They sold jewelry to these big name rappers. Um, the lawyer set him up, and it was a big mess here in Oak Park. He didn't get a dime because everything was in Hutch's brother's name. They still run the jewelry store. But he was set up, and he was set up in Chicago, and they saying word on the curb that Boosie has something to do with it. Mighty funny, his name pop up in a lot of things.
Oh wow.
hmm
Yeah, the police want him out the street anyway.
Oh yeah, they want him gone.
Yeah, they tired of Boosie.
He got to go back to court in California, like Tamara say, trying to get every piece of money he can, to get that. He desperate.
Yeah, he gonna need it.
Hey T, I keep getting kicked out.
Yeah, I noticed you been
Yes.
getting kicked out.
They messing with my. I don't know who has control of my stream, but it pisses me off.
Oh man.
It makes me mad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, "Where your hat go, Cypress?" It's in the picture, love.
Hey, I'm
So
gonna
what
drop,
you
man.
say,
Something.
Stephen? You think
I'm,
what now? What you
I'm
think happened to Duke the jeweler?
Uh, yeah, I think Duke was, well, based on this channel and a few more channels that I wish I knew more about it, but I do think that I think he was set up by Boosie. I go that far. I
Mm-hmm.
think he was set up by Boosie.
You think
And
Jay Prince was involved?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, Jay Prince, where there's smoke, there's smoke.
Mm-hmm. Jay Prince,
So,
they watching him like a hawk.
yeah, I think Jay Prince. Now Johnny Dang, I'm not sure if he was involved directly or indirectly. I think a lot of people are involved because when you kill certain people, it's not just one person. Like for some reason, it takes an entire syndicate. That's why the RICO is so prevalent. And I do
Mm-hmm.
think all these people were involved. And like I said, you can post all the God quotes and all the videos all day. You're gonna have plenty of time to talk to God when you're in that 8x10. You got
You
plenty
ain't
of time.
lying. Jesus Christ and everybody else.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things like, okay, well, God, here I am. So 23 hours locked down, that's a lot of time to pray, a lot of time to talk to God, a lot of time to think about what you did. And a lot of and unfortunately, like you say, T, a lot of us black folks, we're putting ourselves in this position. So the feds are coming out, the next 2 or 3 Ricos, when they all rappers and rap affiliates, it's gonna be like, man, like what are we doing wrong? Because eventually rap is gonna cease to exist the way it's going now because we
Nas
keep
did
getting in
say that.
trouble.
Nas did say that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's getting that bad because nobody's gonna want to do it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Dangerous.
yeah, it really is. It's gonna end up where if you rap, you got to talk about socially conscious stuff, and people don't want to hear that. They want to talk. They want to hear murder, drugs, guns, women, and it's like if you do that, you're gonna fear RICO. You because the feds are
Right.
going they're gonna make an example out of these next 2 labels. They YSL and CMG. They're gonna make an example out of them. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to rap. I'd be like, man, I go work for UPS or something. I'm not
I,
rapping.
right. I go record me a gospel CD.
They're
To be
addicted
safe.
to the lifestyle, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just an illusion because what they're doing is they getting stuff on credit and Japan for jewelry on credit and
Yep.
stuff. I mean, they addicted to that illusion of a lifestyle.
Right.
'Cause they
When I
spend
was
their money as soon as they get it. A lot of them.
Right. And when I was coming up in the 80s with rap music, with the LL Cool J, I used to Run DMC, Angela Stone used to rap. They used to rap clean rap. MC Light, they
Hmm.
used to rap clean rap. People don't believe Tina Marie used to rap. She did.
And remember, they could not get on TV and stuff and say bitch and
Nope.
stuff like that. If they did,
Mm-mm.
they would bloop it out. They didn't let that type of stuff go across
Mm-mm.
the airwaves.
No, they didn't. And the first black entertainer that came on MTV was Michael Jackson with Thriller. It took him to break that barrier, for African Americans to go to MTV. People don't realize that, but they want to
Do
rap
y'all
about
think
like
that
this.
they're gonna get justice for Duke? And do y'all think that Boosie working with them folks? Cause see, folks can say they don't want to be a rat all they want to, but Boosie's looking at life.
I ain't gonna help Boosie. Boosie gonna go do some time. Boosie talk too doggone much.
Boosie need to stay out live.
Yes.
I personally think Boosie is already working with him because Marlo Mike, man, it's when you have a history like Boosie, there's no way you can be out like that and not have said something. So you can pretend all day that you this good, this thug, this gangster. But when you looking at 15, 20, 30 years, everybody talks. It ain't one rapper in the industry that's gonna sit down like Big Meech. Not one.
Mm-mm.
They all go talk.
And Big Meech sat down because my cousin got a daughter by Big Meech. My oldest, her mother passed away. God rest Yolanda soul. But Big Meech and Terry, they wanted them to tell who was their connection. Them boys wouldn't talk
Yeah,
because they know what will happen to their family. They wouldn't
yeah.
talk. They wouldn't talk.
How long did is Big Meat still in jail?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
he
in there.
gets out in
Terry's out.
2029, I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
get out another 4 years, right? Yeah, another
Six. He got 6 months.
years. Terry been out. Terry been out on the
Yeah, Terry was sick during the pandemic, so they let him
right
out.
on a medical what they call
Yeah.
that?
How
What
long
they
has
call that?
Big Meat's been in jail for?
05?
He got so he had 25 years. Yeah.
05 going into 05.
Wow.
And they were about to get his parents too, because that
Yeah.
house was in his dad's name. They were about to. This when his dad was still alive. They were about to get his dad and his mom. So he and Terry, I know they got into it in when they were in custody, and they came out and said, "No, we're not saying nothing." They were going to take the time. So that's what they
Yeah, they
did.
weren't even talking to each other when they got caught. They weren't even
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah, it was
Uh,
bad.
they weren't bad, but the mom had divorced the father.
Yeah,
They still got the house in Southwest Detroit. On they still have that house.
yeah,
Miss Lucille does.
yeah.
They just had a big white party today. I was invited to, so I don't feel like going downtown on no water. I'm gonna stay home. I didn't feel like going down to the white party. But I seen that's I just like you get in them moves. I'm gonna go sit down somewhere and be quiet. That's what I did.
Miss T, let me ask you something because I didn't know this. I was wrong on an assumption I made. I saw a recent picture of Jay Z and Gotti. Now I know what it looks like, but what do you think about that? Do you think Jay Z should have disassociated himself with him a long time ago, and why
I
Mm,
haven't
saw that picture. I was like, I don't know if that picture is old.
he? Yeah, me neither. Because it might be old. Because he had a beard for like 8 months, so it could have been any point in time in the last 8 months.
Mhm.
But even still, Jay Z wasn't looking his normal jovial self. It was more like a serious look. Like, all right, man, you need to come sign this paper and get away from me. But it could have been that. It could have been a lot. I just know that Dolph's birthday is coming up, so
yeah.
I expect something. I expect something. And but
And
I
Leah
know.
J back out too, ain't she?
Yeah, I like the and now. She just chilling. She looks happier, even though the pain is there. She looks like she's
Yeah.
maintaining. One thing she did say, she said, the kids are trying to overcompensate for their dad not being there. So I think that's hard when you have two kids. She said sometimes she needed a break. Now I didn't understand that at first, but see, I'm not a mother or a woman,
Mm,
so when I peel back the layers, I'm like, okay, now I understand what she's saying. Like because even I know she loves those kids, but she said it was nothing like Dolph coming home and when they acting all wild to hear his voice and then they straighten up. Now she
mm,
doesn't have that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like she got to do up. She got to be the enforcer and the lover at the same time, and that's difficult for people. Don't understand how hard it is for a woman, especially
it
going through
is.
what she's going through to deal with that. And this might like I'm sure Key glocking them around, but it's not the same. They could leave whenever Dolph was there.
Mm,
So
Right.
there's no telling what this woman is going through. So I'm glad she comes out in spurts, but she doesn't need to come out every 10, 12 days and say something. Just
mm,
you really leave this lady alone. And I
yeah.
know it's taking the feds a while, but I saw in that interview that dude, that Tyrese got, man, listen, this dude ain't playing. They gonna get, and there ain't nobody getting away from this. If you had something to do with it, it's a wrap. Like you might as well just go on and just say good night. It's over with. It's over with. And T, tell your best friend, hey, yeah, say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Just like Tamara said, talking about them wheels and life insurance, probably better get them together, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Say goodbye. Tell her to say
I
goodbye.
think a lot of them know that they get ready to go. That's the reason why they're trying to. It's sad. You would think that people would be trying to get their life right. Instead, they're saying, since I gotta go, they mad at themselves for something they did. I want to destroy more lives. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just like remind me of the city of Babylon, with the stuff going on.
yeah.
Just and what you were saying was true, about Mia J. Just 'cause you ain't got to come out every day, like you said. Maybe, like you said, every couple of months. Hey, I'm doing fine. But if she's going through that grief, that hurt. It's gonna take a long time. And lucky her mom is there to help her out. Her mother is there to help her, um, with the kids. But it's hard. And being a
Yeah.
single parent, I was divorced and raised two boys. And it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, to keep them occupied with basketball playing. I had to. And they
Yeah.
wasn't out there in the streets getting in trouble.
So they're saying that Yo Gotti done marry Angela. She got a ring, or he done proposed to her.
Oh,
Oh my God.
God, hell gonna bust on them. No.
You can't testify against your spouse. That's all I know. But I don't think she's there for. I don't know what's going. I don't think Angela really likes her. It's something wrong. I'm not saying she's a plant. I just after 13 years of chasing, you finally something ain't right about that. T. Something ain't right.
I
Something
think
ain't right.
somebody putting her up to it.
What, Stephen? That was my whole get down about that situation. It's just something ain't right because like
It's too
man
phony.
been sending you money, gifts, and nigga DM for years, and you never respond to now. All of a sudden, this take place now. Y'all unacceptable.
It's Cypress. They didn't give you any furniture and witness protection. You sound like you're in a room.
Nah, man. I'm straight.
Or are you?
Yeah.
They give you an air mattress and a phone. Nothing else, huh, Cypress?
She sure is showing her rings. He done proposed to her.
He proposed to her.
You think so?
Dummy.
I know her daddy turning. I know her daddy having a fit.
Yeah. Hey, something ain't right about this. That's it. Something ain't right. I'm not gonna put any conspiracy things out there. I just think with Angela, I don't think she'd be that desperate. Something ain't right about that. It's not. It's
It's a
not.
setup. It's phony. You know, it's phony.
It just
It,
feels off. Like I don't think it's organic. I'm not saying it's a setup. I'm not trying to put out any conspiracy theories. I just think that this ain't Urkel and Laura Winslow. Like after all these years, you just gonna get this dude? Like no, man, no, Like she gotta know that the feds after this dude. Like she ain't stupid. And the way they protect their name, the Simmons, not Russell. They got to do with Russell. For the most, that's their uncle, but they can't help that. But the way her dad and her mom, the way they present themselves and the image they portray, like nobody else has been in trouble with that family. Nobody. But all of a sudden, you go get with a guy who's on like who's trying to murder somebody. Something ain't right about this. I don't know what it is.
Have y'all
she.
noticed? It seems like they're trying to mimic Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Exactly.
You
But you
think
know,
Angela
so?
is goofy. She a goof.
I,
She the goofball, the goofy one.
you know what? I think this a play. I think they run the whole play.
I guess he's trying to show I'm engaged to her to the feds. The feds don't care nothing
Mm-mm.
about them being engaged.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
They
This a
don't care nothing
play.
about that.
I'm
Nope.
gonna tell
It
you,
could happen on Dolph's birthday. They raid him. Anything it happen. Happy birthday.
I'm gonna tell you how this play gonna run. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna tell you how I
But
see
you wrong, Cypress. But go ahead.
it. I think they gonna be tight to the hip until everybody start going to jail, and God they gonna squeeze by this shit, and then they gonna separate from each other.
Gotti going what?
Gotti
God
go who?
they gonna squeeze by this shit, and not
No, he
Oh
gonna
ain't.
man. Hey,
No,
They
T,
no.
said she stay with ain't shit niggas.
yeah.
Right.
Has
I
she
don't
dated?
know, but
I had
Jay-Z.
not kept up with everybody that she had dated, but they say she dated quite a few people. I remember she dated Romeo.
And Romeo, Bow Wow, and who else?
Yeah. Shit.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, and everybody else,
T,
They said they trying to be Gucci and Keisha. It seemed to
man.
me that they tries to mimic Jay-Z and Beyonce, even like with Gotti, everything he says, and I mean, just he wants to be Jay-Z.
Well,
Man, they ain't even
Jay-Z.
Martin. They ain't even Martin and Gina, man.
They ain't nobody. That's just Mud and Jeff and
Cypress, you do know how much effort Cypress, you gotta stop. Gotti ain't getting out of this, man. I'm sorry. I know
no,
you
he's
don't want to
not.
believe it. It's
It's
over,
a
B.
wrap. It's
Like
a wrap.
that Fed said you can take all the pictures you want when I did Fed, but another blogger said you can pretend everything is fine all you want to. When the Feds come get them, they gonna come get them. So
And
don't come up
that's
here on this platform and be like, "Well, I didn't expect that." Yes, you did.
look at
They
Meech and
said
Terry.
Angela Simmons is a mole for the FBI. Y'all believe that?
Yeah.
Nope, I don't.
You say
I
what
don't.
now?
I don't.
Ashley.
You
Well,
believe she a mole?
I believe so. I picked that up. She's some with them. But it's like ask Meech and Terry how they listen to their phone calls all day and every day. They know they was on the phone listening to. They watched every move because they had people that they work for them tell on them.
Why do they need Angela Simmons? Like they can. The FBI or the marshals don't need Angela Simmons. They do not at all.
You know, she wasn't being investigated for her son's father's death. Now she was being investigated because it was happening doing a child custody thing back then. They had her as a
You know,
an
contrary to
investigation.
popular belief, people actually do die. During like people just die. That when it's your time, you're gone. Like that, that just happens to be. So I mean, people just die. That's the way it works. Like, I don't believe in this Illuminati, these conspiracy theories. Like when you go, you go. Like I don't believe in this boogeyman stuff. I just don't. Maybe that's just me.
Snoozy Cake says, Snoozy
sometimes
Cake says, what happened to Boosie fiance? You ain't heard nothing else about it. You know what? They did say that Boosie was engaged. I sure ain't heard nothing else about it. He ain't said nothing else about it.
She
well,
But
probably
his daughter
ran.
made mention about something. He put
well,
women or something.
you ain't, because she probably got the hell away from
You
Boosie.
ain't lying. Run, Forrest, run.
Well, I hope she alive.
Mhm.
You ain't lying, because Boosie got a history.
I just I don't. I'm to the point now where I'm conditioning myself to not feel sorry for a lot of these folks. As much as I love and I root for black people, you can't. I can only root for them for so long. Like they don't. They're not rooting for themselves. There's some people that need to go to prison. They need to leave Earth. They just need to. And Boosie and them, these other people who are just bringing death and destruction. I would say death is too easy, but on the other side of death, no, that's a whole different animal. So prison is too easy in my eyes for some of them. Like you need to, and that's Bible too. Like I know we talk about God, but there are some people that God was okay. Well, these people got to go. I want you to get them out of here, and that's just the way it works. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong or saying anything wrong by saying when you have a death wish, it needs to be granted. Some people just got to go. It may sound mean, but that's Bible too. Period.
Mhm.
Why y'all think Black Youngster popped back up out of nowhere?
Man, no, we ain't gonna. No, that's your cousin. That's your best friend, Kinfolk T. Don't fall for that. And the next question. Next question.
He retarded.
Because Black Youngster always been a goofball. He needs some attention.
He's
Can I say what?
Randy Stazon says Angela could be there just to keep him calm.
Man,
for
I don't
please.
what?
know if you. I don't think he's that. It's more of a good look for him he thinks as it relates to Angela, and I think he saw her. We're gonna be the next Beyonce and Jay
Jigga.
Z because
Is
she
Jay
even try
Z
to act like Beyonce.
is Jay Z got anything to do with Jay Z? Probably work with the feds to get rid of him. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I really, because Gotti would
Mm-hmm.
never see that coming. But
Mm-hmm.
youngster, as far as youngster, man,
Retarded.
uh, T, can we speak freely about youngster?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead. Just don't
I mean,
yeah, just don't mention his brother.
I don't know. I don't know. I know he had a well. Yeah. I mean, all ops got to go. All ops got to
Mhm.
go. I'm sorry. That ain't gonna go over well. Don't tell her. Don't tell her we said that. But I mean, he prison now, man. You got it. Like this dude, it's something really wrong with this dude. His world emotionally is crashing down. Like he can't. Like you can't even. Like your own artists, you can't even support them because you know you messed up. Like this guy's a dummy. He's a stupid individual. As a human being, he's a moron. You get what I'm saying? So he is probably gonna have to see some bullets, you know, and go from there. Like prison now. You gotta go, bro. And I know that's mean, but I ain't saying I'm gonna do it. I'm saying this dude, he's not gonna go to prison lightly. So he might have to go.
I think he'll end up in prison.
Of
Yeah, I
course he
think.
do, Cypher.
Mhm.
A lot of them gonna end up in prison.
A lot of who, Cypher?
All of them. Yeah.
A lot of people over there at CMG gonna end up in
Oh,
prison.
you heard it right. Y'all heard it right. But
Yep.
who ain't gonna go to prison, Cypress? Who ain't gonna go?
All
I
of them
don't.
going.
I don't. I'm sticking to what I believe until I see otherwise. I don't think God is going
He
nowhere.
is going. He going. He going. Cause Jay Z gonna tell it all. Jay Z not already told this shit. I told you Dame Dash say how sneaky he is, sneaky and dirty. Shit, he done told it all.
They
What's his name? Who
all.
was that said he been said that Angela was a plant? DJ Rob, he sure did.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Not J E 901 says But I guarantee to everyone in here, you would not ever wake up seeing breaking news: Joe Gotti has been arrested for the murder of young Dolph. Not gonna happen.
Amen to
It's
that,
gonna
brother.
happen.
And a
It's
lot of
gonna
people
happen.
say that because they people only say that because they feel like that the people around him, because they've always taken the fall, that they'll never turn on him. But you don't ever know what folks will do or
They
won't.
one. They're not that wouldn't be a headline anyway. They because the Fed they will see him arrested, but what they'll say is they'll implicate the people involved. It won't just say Yo Gotti. But
Mhm.
he's gonna be one of the people. Like y'all, I understand y'all don't want this. I don't even know who JE901 is. You may not want it to happen, but
It's
it
happening.
doesn't mean it's not gonna. It's going to happen. And when it
Mhm.
does, don't be over here talking about, well, I didn't see it coming. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I
I,
see it
I,
coming.
I,
Who is Jay Z protected by? Because I remember Jay Z said he didn't believe in God, or he said he never read the Bible a day in his life.
Jay Z is protected by the elite.
Yeah, he is. Him and gay. What's his name? P
Puffy,
P Diddy. Yeah,
yeah,
The
they protected by the elite. Yeah,
elite. So y'all think the elite are more powerful than God? That's what y'all saying?
No, the lead ain't powerful than God. No,
No, that's what Jay Z.
no.
Jay Z don't believe
He
in
don't
God.
believe in God. I say, no, they not both powerful than God, because God
Okay.
got the last say so on everything. You know.
I got to say, no, nobody, you know, I want to make sure I say this properly. Like a lot of people say they don't believe in God until they meet Him, and then
Mm-hmm.
when you meet Him, it's too late. Then it's really like 'cause when you meet Him, it's like you're not on this earth anymore. You see the other side, so it's too late. Everybody believes in something, whether they say it or not. Everybody believes in something. So if God has to make Himself present and available in your life at a moment you don't like expect them, that's really bad for you. Like all
Mm-hmm.
this money does nothing for you
Mm-hmm.
on the other side. And I don't know if Jay ever said that, but if he did, then Lord have mercy. It's all good. Yeah, keep believing that, Sean. Keep believing that. It's
Now,
all
back
good.
in the day,
Cut-
before he
huh,
got with the Elise and Beyonce, he used to talk about God. Then he got with the Beyonce and Elise, he ain't talking about God. You know, he not talking
No,
about. He
that's why
changed.
he go by Hove now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which he mimic God because Jehovah is God's given name. So yeah,
He
uh,
can't. But Jay Z
Is
must
that what
remember,
Hove mean?
huh?
Yeah, Jehovah. Yeah, Jehovah. Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah, he
But
shortened it for Hove. Yeah.
you know one thing about it, Jay Z ain't tell you how he got introduced into this, and Big Daddy Kane to tell you, if it wasn't for me, Jay Z wouldn't be where he is. He'll tell you.
See, what's over this?
He wouldn't acknowledge Big Daddy Kane for a long time. And Big Daddy
Eleven
Kane just,
twenty-five.
yeah.
What's over this membership stuff, T? I'm dozing, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dozing. I got you $2.99 membership. I got to get a gold membership to hear this stuff. Come on now. What?
I thought that's what you got, anyways.
Heck no, man. I saw the first one I went for. I don't hear Remy no more. She was,
She's asleep.
yeah.
Uh,
She been acting a fool lately. I don't know what's wrong. All his growling. She never growled that much.
it's not that we don't think God can't go to jail, Clarinetta. It's that we don't see nothing that's connecting God to the
We,
Who we? We
we.
speaking French. We speaking French
Yeah,
now.
we is plural, bro.
You speak. We don't speak French.
I don't know what you talking about. So we don't see it. And don't listen to this dude. He don't speak for me. Cypress speaks for Cypress TV.
No, no,
we.
I'm saying, well, I know what I'm saying. That we are speaking for the people who that think like I think. They don't think God ain't going to jail.
The
He
only people that
going.
think like that are CMG and you. Them the only
Well, they
ones.
ain't think YSL. They ain't think Young Thug was going to jail, but he's sitting there, isn't he?
They said God is trying to align with Jay-Z to duck the feds.
And ain't nowhere that. There's
You better
no
go
man.
talk to Dad. She ain't gonna duck the feds. The feds don't give her. I haven't seen her in action. That's all I'm gonna say.
JE901 said y'all better hope black youngster don't get deleted before jail. Jail ain't
S-
for you.
SJ says at Clarinetta, it's not, they don't think he can't go. It's just us in Memphis have seen him get away with so much because of his people. Yeah, so many people.
Right.
He's always, but see, when you're talking about doing a life sentence, though,
Yep, that's different.
Best
That's
start
different.
talking.
that's a little different.
Way different. And not a life sentence, the death penalty. In Tennessee, that's what they're getting, the death penalty. Ain't gonna be no 30 years. You might do 8 years and then that green mile. Here it comes. And
Like
I'm
that,
not doing that shit.
like that guy that killed that 2-year-old baby here in Michigan. They putting the death penalty on him because it's a
Yeah,
federal case and it's a mess. You're gonna kill, but you didn't take your child. You took this boy's baby,
yeah.
2-year-old girl, and they say they're going for the death penalty for him.
And they should.
Yeah, they should. And Michigan don't even use the death penalty, but it's a
What?
federal carjacking in Detroit considered 10. That's fair time. That's 10 years. So they add on, and the feds had to come in, the FBI. So they said, "Oh, death penalty." He said he the devil. He's supposed to kill. So you gonna get killed, all right. They gonna beat your butt. Unless the county gonna get you. That's all I'm gonna say. The county gonna get them.
Yeah. So 15 years is one thing. 10 years then to be put to death, that's a whole nother animal. I don't care what anybody says. Like, ain't nobody that tight with you. So I'm gonna die for you. And then they say, well, prove it. And the man played. I said that about the people. But after careful consideration, man, if it ain't my daughter, my mama, everybody else, man, you on your own. I'm sorry, man. I help you get out the way, but I ain't gonna catch no bullet for you.
Right.
The
Now imagine
greatest
being.
Kazon says, y'all underestimate how far youngster gonna go once he really has his back to the wall and how bad they don't give a F about him. They sure don't, but it's like he don't understand that though.
Well, he got
Because they able to they be ready to, when they want to use him again, they able to reel him back in.
that because he on the CMG contract. So
I don't know this time, T. I think with the way he screams independent, I don't think this is excuse me for play. I think they really not getting along. I really think
He
I don't
playing
know.
both sides of the fence.
JE 901. I'm really not tossing and turning, hoping they get Gotti. I know they're gonna get him. Now you're tossing and turning, hoping they don't get him.
They're gonna get him.
Like you got to, the feds have more. Now T said a while ago it was 200,000 pages. They got way more than that now. They probably got 30, 40 times that. And and you telling me all them documents say nothing about Gotti and CMG? Come on, man, be for real.
And they probably got burner phones, and believe me, you go on them towers and get all the conversation from the cell towers. I know about that too. So they can't talk about it ain't gonna traceable. Oh, it's traceable.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to look now, King Deshaun.
but I don't think I
Of
think
course you
everybody else going to jail though, but I think so let me ask y'all a
I won't be
question.
surprised. Gotti mama probably going to jail too. I'm just saying.
No,
So Cypress, let me ask you this. You think Juke, Zebo, Head, whatever, all grip, all of them going to except but Gotti gonna skate. That's what you're saying.
No, Gotti going to. He gonna be
Now
just like Young
I want him
Thug.
to answer. I want him to answer. So you think everybody involved with CMG, with the exception of the CEO, is going to prison and Gotti's not. That's what you're saying.
Head ain't going.
All right.
Grip ain't going. Bag most definitely ain't going. I think
Okay.
Gotti ain't going. I think Gotti ain't gonna go. I think everybody else can roll.
Well, YNC Young Thug went, didn't he?
Well, that's different.
Okay. He had a criminal enterprise, and look what is CMG? They got a criminal enterprise. RICO, murder, everything up under their belt.
He don't know. I don't think Cypress knows what a RICO is. For real. I don't think.
RICO was created for the mob.
No, I understand that.
No mob.
But do you know how far reaching a RICO can be? I shouldn't have said that. I'm not implying that you're stupid. So forgive me on that. Do you know how far reaching a RICO can be?
Right. Yeah. It can be far.
Cypress, I try to reconcile with your thought process. So you believe so they're gonna get Juke, right? And they're gonna get Zebo and Black Youngster, but they're not gonna get Moneybag or Gotti. But they got now you know Hernandez pretty much done told everything at this point, right? And not only Hernandez, these informants and Straight Drop. People say what they want about Straight Drop. This man done told Straight Drop is not gonna go to trial. It ain't happening. He done told everything already. And Cornelius and Jamarcus, they done told everything. No, none of them, and they've been in pictures with these folks, videos. None of them mentioned Yo Gotti. Not one of these dudes.
I think it's highly possible.
It's 100%. That's
Percent possible.
Hollywood's 100%. That's what it is. And they
I'm
got
not,
other witnesses.
I'm not denying that they haven't spoke about it.
So what? Oh, okay. So if they all brought Gotti's name up, then you have to. It is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. No matter how you slice it.
Well, if they brought God a name up, then God asked to cook. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, us got it fan. We gotta hold out hope that the nigga ain't rolling.
Oh, we. Then you put that we word again.
Y'all hit the like button. It's almost 200. It's almost 200 people in here. We only got a little bit over 100 likes. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, y'all. Run the likes up. I need about 50 more likes, y'all. Run the likes up. Y'all let them run the likes up. Y'all hit the like button.
Yeah, y'all hit the like button. JE901 said Gotti didn't know Dolph got killed until he was dead. Do you really believe? JE901, hit the link. Man, send the link. I want to talk to this person. I'm sorry. I got to talk to you.
Thank you, Pumpkin Pooh.
I got to talk to you, JE901.
Becoming a member.
Yeah, thank you, Pumpkin Pooh. Yeah, JE901. You gotta be Big Stepper. You gotta be Big Stepper. You gotta be.
It probably is.
Hey,
Young Thug actually do what he rap about. Gotta know what he rap about. Yeah, but it's got because I believe them folks are gonna cook young when they get through Young Thug. They planning on doing Young Thug dirty.
Yeah.
They see it ain't just easy. They didn't make it just easy for him. They're not playing with him.
Nah.
Young Thug is fighting for his life and he's starting to feel it now. That's the reason why Gunna and them haul ass and took the first chance, got out while they had a chance.
Right. You look at Tory Lanez. He over there going crazy, they said, right now.
Well, Tory didn't. Now that's the. I think Megan Friend shot her, and Tory.
I do too. I agree with it 100%. She
Why
did.
y'all think they set Tory Lanez up?
That's a great question. I don't know. I have no idea.
Why didn't the Kardashian testify?
Because they know Tory Lanez didn't do it.
He didn't. The Megan Thee Stallion friend shot her.
Yeah.
I've been saying it from day one.
Yes.
Yeah, Latoya, I will.
I've been saying it from day one.
Yeah, they're saying that because was Tory Lanez a rapper?
He's an independent artist. Independent.
He's dope.
Okay, they set him up because she's with Jay-Z them too, ain't it?
And Jay-Z was trying to get him to sign with Rock Nation. He said no, he's independent. He was like Dolph, independent. He wasn't being he produced for everybody. He was, and they started. His father got on there and said that Jay-Z and Beyonce is no good. His father.
Well, Rock Nation is not a label; they're a management company.
They're not a management company, but he was trying to get Tory Lanez to sign. He said no, he wasn't signing because he's independent. He want nobody to take his money.
I haven't heard that. I didn't hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I read about that. His father they interviewed his father. His father talked about Jay-Z and Beyonce, said they wasn't no good, and they got children too. They better be careful about their kids. Oh yeah, you go back and look at the video interview.
He said that. I promise I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I read it. They wanted, and Tory Lanez would not do it. He said, I'm independent. He was not going like Dolph was. Dolph said, I'm not giving you gonna get, I'm making 22 million. I got 22 million.
But so we don't know if Jay-Z offered him 22 million. That's a rumor. That's a rumor. Nobody knows who offered other than Kendall Nance and Dolph, and I don't even trust Kendall Nance for real, but I don't know who offered him that 22 million.
Right, but he said no, he stayed independent. That's why his artists are millionaires. Because they not selling their soul to the devil. Because like I said, the music industry is ruthless. It's very ruthless. I mean, look at Phyllis Hyman.
Tory Lanez not independent. He's signed to Mad Love and Interscope.
Yeah, I'm thinking he wasn't. I was thinking that sounded a little. Now, Mad Love isn't a small label, but I don't know enough about it, but I knew it didn't sound right being independent.
He said he was independent. He said he was independent. He said he was.
He might be. He might be now. When he was doing that podcast during the pandemic, I know he was talking about being independent, but I don't know what he is now.
Just like they killed Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle on his master. The same type of thing with Dolph. Giving back to the community. What happened?
But Nipsey, that was more of a personal beef with that dude. That's all. That wasn't a setup. He just died because he refused to take security with him that day. He told him to sit at home. That had nothing. That was not a conspiracy. Buddy was hating on him, and that's what happened. He got shot. Nipsey should have taken security. His security wanted to go with him. Nipsey said no, and that's what happened then. So that's kind of pump the brakes on some of that. This Dolph case was different, but I don't think it was as big as people say it is. Like it ain't what people say it is. It was CMG. It wasn't no elites that took Dolph out. Dolph ain't costing them money. He was a smart, Dolph maybe had 30, 40 million bucks, but the elites got billions. Dolph, what was Dolph doing to them?
No.
We really got to watch what we put out there like that.
He was speaking. He was going to. Dolph represented the future, and what Dolph was going to do if he was getting a foothold. He was going to school these little dudes on what these major record companies was doing. If they put the work in, they wouldn't need the backing of the record companies.
You're right. That he was worth millions, but his ideas were worth it was going to change the future. His ideas, what he thought. Yeah, so I will agree with you on that too. But at the same time, he wasn't. A lot of them cats were going to take deals anyway. He could only tell them so much. Look at the guys he tried to get in Memphis to listen to him. They wouldn't. The ones that are listening to him, they're succeeding. They're thriving. Paper Route ain't raping them dudes. Paper Route we'll back you up. Like little B.E.O. Kenny, I don't know who he signed to, but this dude got video after video. So somebody's telling him right.
Who is B.E.O. Kenny signed to?
Nobody.
Yeah. I don't think I know. He might be a whole lot of everything, but he might also be. I don't know.
What happened to the girl that was with Young Dolph? That was a rapper. What was her name?
Johnny. She went back after he died. She got more into modeling. They still keep in touch with her, but they signed a new girl. Jay Fizzle, that Cashmere or something like that.
And they got another guy that I like his music from out of Chicago. What's that? Santana. Shatana. Yeah, right. I want to hear more of Shatana.
He's supposed to be making some music soon. He's supposed to be making some music. He be on Instagram just posting pictures, and he don't do a lot, but he I think he was affected too. But he should be having some music come out soon. That's what he said.
Now, what about Fantasia, brother? Was she with him? He with him for a minute, RICO.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that, but I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it.
Yeah, he used to. He said,
Dolph?
No, Fantasia, brother, RICO. He used to do background for Dolph.
Oh, I thought you meant a RICO. I'm like, I don't know.
No, RICO.
I didn't hear anything about that. I heard nothing about that.
Yeah, he used to do backup.
He used to do backup for who?
He used to do with Dolph and the Pre. Fantasia, brother, RICO, Barbarino.
Oh, really?
He used to do some songs for him, backup songs, background music for him. RICO.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Recipe Young Dolph said they were cool. Yeah. So Cashmere was in now Fizzle video Big Head's gonna be out. They made that, and that's coming. I saw a clip of it. Some dude's funny, man. Paper Route don't kill no more. Them boys funny.
Come on, is it Jay Fizzle or Fizzle?
Yeah, Jay Fizzle. Yeah, I mean, them. They gotta start walking around with more people though. They can't be walking around with. I mean, I know they don't care, but they gotta be smarter. They gotta be smarter, man. They gotta be.
I thought he would have shut up since he got shot in the face.
Of course we do, Cypher. You were waiting to say that, Cypher. But you feel better, Cypher? You feel better about yourself?
I feel much better.
Who got shot in the face?
Jay Fizzle a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Who shot him, Cypher?
Who shot him, Cypher?
Yeah, who shot him, Cypher?
I don't know who shot him.
Yeah, you do, Cypher. It was somebody from CMG. I guarantee you that much. That's why you laughing like that. That's that CMG laugh right there.
You funny, man.
Am I lying? I mean, you the one to come on. Last week you were Paper Route. All of a sudden, a brand new week. You'll be Paper Route again. You'll be Paper Route again Wednesday, but Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday you always CMG. It never fails. You don't understand.
Say Sunday, Monday,
Tuesday. He forgets. He be forgetting. What's up, KS? Yet? I think. What's up, KS? Yet
How you doing?
good. You have. I guys hear echo. You got something else open?
Um, no. Is
Okay.
it still?
What's going on? What you think
Is it
about?
still?
We've been talking about several topics. Just
Yeah.
choose one. What you think about what we talking
Well, first I wanted to say, you have to define these words before you say what it is and what it isn't. Most people don't know what a conspiracy is. A conspiracy only takes two people to conspire.
Mm.
And the CIA brought that term into play so that it would sidetrack us so that we would not understand what was really going on. So when you take conspiracy and put it together with theory and define both of them, it doesn't even match. A conspiracy is real. It takes two people, two entities, and a theory is something that's unproven. So if you have someone dead, that takes the theory out of it. Now we have to find out who, what, when, where, why, and how. And you're a very good investigator, Miss T. There it is. But and to answer your question, give it to me again.
about? Well, we talked about Boosie and his daughter. We talked about a few things.
Yeah.
Boosie, as the story goes about karma, it's coming to visit him. You reap what you sow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No way around it on this plane. The Earth plane is not like any other plane, and it's not what we think it is. We do not travel. We do not go to the important places that we need to go. So their whole game, my whole life, and I'm 68, has been to disconnect us from our truth. And they've been very good at it. Very good at it. So we
Mm-hmm.
got to go back to what our ancestors did. We are not our ancestors. They were the first. And it says that the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So this cycle is ending. And your generation, Stephen, you, I don't know how old Cecilia is.
10
Cypher
years
says
younger
he's
than you.
38.
I'm 10 years younger than you are. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're really borderline my generation.
Mm-hmm.
Because the generation's 20 years. And you my home girl, as they say. I was born and raised in Highland Park.
Oh, really? So you might know my friend, Cynthia Pinkett.
Yeah, I went to school with Cynthia.
Me and Cynthia very good friends. Cynthia is related to Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
Tell
talked.
tell Cynthia I said hi. Her brother was a
All of
very
them
good
passed away.
basketball player.
All of them passed away. Mm-hmm.
Who?
All her brothers, they passed away.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't even know that. See, I left in 82 and I've only
Really?
been back twice. And when
Uh-huh.
my mom passed, there was no reason to go back.
So you know Byron Miller too, right? Byron, my
I
good
know
friend Byron.
Byron. Yeah, he played with
Yeah.
him to me.
And you know Lizzo father. No, Lizzo father graduated with you all too.
Give me his name.
Oh my God, what's Lizzo father's name? Because he graduated from Highland Park in '72.
Yeah, he's 2 years ahead of me. Well,
Yep.
a year ahead of me. A year ahead of me.
Yeah, Lizzo father. He passed. He's a Detroit police officer. Lizzo father.
Oh, okay, okay.
I talk to Cynthia all the time.
Tell her I
So,
said hi.
Yep.
so KS,
Um,
what you think gonna end up happening in this young Dolph's case?
Yeah.
um, real justice won't be seen because real justice is anyone who takes part in it gives the same that the person got. You can't execute more than what was done to you. So they're not going to kill everybody if they put anybody on death row, but it'll be solved. But, like I just said, real justice, this system doesn't give real justice.
Mm-hmm.
It gives just us. So we get, half of what we should, and more are incarcerated than need to be, and none are released when a law is changed. But young Dolph case is going on track. It's going to be a busload.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is.
Hey, Cypress, tell me who ain't gonna be on that bus though. Go ahead, Cypress.
You said what,
What?
Stephen?
Tell them who's not
Hey,
gonna be on that bus.
hey,
Who's that?
hey, Steven,
Yeah.
I love you, brother. Okay, I
Mm,
lived in Birmingham for 7 years.
okay.
My biggest mistake there was helping Kincaid get in office.
Yeah.
Um, huh?
I'm listening.
You know, Cypress is Cypress. You know what he mean when he say we.
You're right. You're right. P&G Cypress. You absolutely. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I say we, I say like people who like Gotti fans. And I ain't talking about that. Y'all Dolphin. Like I have nothing against Dolph. I just don't relate to Dolph music like y'all. That's it.
Cypress. For the last time, I've told you, I'm a fan of justice. Am I a fan of paper route? I'm a fan because that was his baby. Yes. So of course I'm down with that. It's a bad echo somewhere.
Yeah, I hear echo. It's real bad. Somebody got an echo.
Yeah.
You know, that might be me. I'm gonna go out and come back.
Now you can just
Okay.
mute. Just put yourself on mute right quick. See what that does. Can you echo? Echo. Okay, so he muted himself. So Cypress, it's not about that. And I say this when I'm blue in the face. I don't mind saying it. I'm a fan of justice. What I don't understand from your perspective, and I'm not, this is something I don't. I get tired of saying this, but I'm gonna say it again. It's how you can look at this case, and this page is not the only page that talks about this, but she's the only page that keeps it real and doesn't make stuff up. You see everything involved in it. You hear everything involved in it. And in your mind, you've convinced yourself that just because God has gotten away with things not including murder, that he's going to get away with this, which includes murder. Every time Dolph has been, his life has been almost taken, it's been by somebody affiliated with Gotti. That is not a coincidence, Cypress. The fans don't even believe that. So you can't tell me that Cypress, well, whatever your real name is, believes something that the feds don't believe, and convince yourself that, well, Gotti's going to skate all because somebody's going to take the weight. Nobody's had to take the death penalty before Cypress. Nobody,
Mhm.
or even the threat of it. So, and then Cypress, ask yourself this, and I'll let you have the floor. Compare 10 years or 15 years, because Treon he did 14. Compare that to life or the possibility of death. Is there an actual comparison? Simple yes or no.
No.
Okay, then. So, and based on what your admission, I didn't make you say this. This was a choice you made.
Mhm.
Can you now see why Gotti could potentially go down for this, based on all the evidence,
Right.
not your emotions, logic?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it.
I
Listen,
think I think this is what I pick up on. And that's the reason I know it's not going to change. I think Cypress is, speaking based on whatever he feels about Gotti. You know what I mean? And he just said it a few minutes not too long ago. He said, "I hope he don't." So I think it's more of a hope,
Yeah.
that he doesn't want Gotti to go down. And then too, it's based on the history of what has happened. I think everybody in Memphis would say this. Well, you know what? I don't know if he gonna go down because he's supposed to go down times before, and he's always been able to pay people off to either go take his time or to drop charges on him. He's been able to pay people off with his money. But this is different. There was actually somebody that was murdered. So that's the reason why I say this might be a little different, because even though them niggas around them was stupid for going away from their families and being paid off to go do time and stuff.
Mm.
I mean, folks ain't want to go do no life.
Yeah.
That's the only difference this time. You're talking about a life sentence.
Yeah, that's true. And well, Stephen made a valid point. This been going on for years with Gotti doing this, putting young Dolph, and it's like they just build a case. I do
Like,
investigative work too for a criminal defense attorney too, Stephen. So I get it. I get it, and they build a case.
like,
It can,
like, like, like the Dolph case been on the case publicly. Everybody knows, man. Like, it's the history of this shit from OG from Dirty from plenty. Like, if you from the city, you know it in the history of this shit.
but enough is enough, Cypress. This is sickening. This is like a thorn in people's sides now. God, he been getting away, and God gonna let you get away with so much, and God is tired of it. God say he got to go. That's why God is scared. You running back and forth to Dubai. You looking scared because your conscience is getting into you. Your karma is coming to you. It's coming.
Smooth Cake says, I think Cypress just grew up with them and he's just team CMG that way, which is understandable. I'm disappointed in CMG myself.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in CMG too, because it really, when people say that it went too far in 2021, actually it went too far back in 2017 when
he
they
got
was
shot
and they shot him.
Right.
in
Like,
California.
I'm not excusing what they did. I was the first one to come on and say they wrong and niggas going to jail. Or even Kyle Towns niggas is going to jail. But I know for sure it's going to jail. But it just because they didn't have to do that. That was some sucker shit, to be honest. Like, they didn't have to. I'm just keep it real. But
That's
like,
why he made that song called "Believe Me" when they shot him in 17.
King Deshaun said he ain't grew up with no CMG. He just got a different opinion.
But,
Dominique says Gotti got an issue with anybody from Memphis, 3-6
jealous.
Mafia, Young Dolph, just to hate a right. And because Young Dolph, they knew that Young Dolph had a regards for life and he did not bust back, they kept going at him. So he kept getting them back with success, and it was making them angrier and angrier and angrier, and that's sick. Okay, he was like, I'm getting them back with success. Oh no, we really got to kill you now. That alone should make people not even want to buy their damn records. So y'all gonna get me worked up, and I ain't been feeling good today. And I started thinking about what them niggas did.
Yeah. Just
No,
let me
no,
know when
no.
they indict them so I can take me a drive down there to see it in action.
Oh no, True Results gonna be down there. I can tell you that already. He gonna be talking to it,
Let
man.
me tell you, I had to get his toothless self the other day. He comes saying some stuff about me and Jay. Oh, she had something to do with it. I said, you know what? I'm so sick of you defaming her character with that mess. I want to say your True Result. I had to get his butt one day.
Yeah, True did kind of. I'll tell you this: when them indictments drop, True gonna be on a microphone downtown doing the whole Bulletproof album. He'll be rapping that out.
Still ain't got no tooth. He
Well,
remember
hey
him on
man,
that Harlem Nights. Ain't
hey
got a
man,
tooth.
that dude, boy, True don't care no more. True, them cash apps gonna be popping that day. I'll tell you that much. It's gonna be on.
Just let me know. We'll take a drive down there from Detroit. Just take an 8-hour drive. Whatever, we'll come. Sure will.
People want to try to put that at Mia J didn't have anything to do with that. That's the thing that pissed me off. To say Mia J had something to do with it, it's like they're giving the people that actually had something to do with a past, like Gotti and them. They're giving them a pass. You omitting the history of these folks trying to take this man out, and the people that are actually in jail are affiliated with these folks, to skip over them and blame Dolph mom and dad and girlfriend and brother and all that.
Time I had to get his toothless butt the other day. I said, quit lying. Like you lied on Marvin Wine is talking about Marvin Wine got killed. The 3 rappers got killed in Detroit. They robbed Marvin Wine. I said, quit lying. Only one of them did it. I said, get your facts straight before you start running your mouth.
So one of the young men that robbed Marvin Winans got killed?
Remember they got killed back in the wintertime? The 3 rappers in Detroit, they found them dead in an abandoned house.
Yeah, one of them was one of them
robbed Marvin Winans years ago. He did 8 years in prison. True Result gonna say all 3 of them robbed him. I say, quit lying. I said, quit lying.
Hey, never mind. True be on some stuff, man. True be kind of crazy sometimes.
He gonna be down there at that courthouse now. He
Mhm.
gonna be.
He gonna get
I
that. He
wasn't
gonna get
laughing.
his
Y'all
car.
saw that video. He got a part 2 of the video. I said True was right there behind the
Yeah,
camera.
he was recording lawyers and stuff.
Around the corner.
That's what had
He
me
was
cracking up.
behind the
Bruh,
camera, folks.
bruh, he about
Boy,
that's what this.
Hey, you can't. I have to give him his props as far as that is concerned. As far as him going down there getting that video.
yeah, True
Blind
was,
self.
man, True had me. I was like, this dude, he gonna get arrested for real, but he don't even care. He already got a court date. He
Well, the
finna go.
thing
He finna
about it
do
is
some.
they let you bring they will allow you to bring your phones in. You just
Yeah,
when you
damn
go
court.
into the courtroom, you have to turn them off or put it on silent.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't like he was in the courtroom recording. He was on the outside of the courtroom.
Are you
You
all can
right.
bring phones in the courtroom at court proceeding sessions?
You
You
could bring
can't.
them in, but they have to be off or on silent.
Not in Detroit. You better take a phone and they gonna send you back to your car.
Oh wow!
See, let
Man,
me
they
ask
see.
you this. I thought this was weird. I'm kind of glad True recorded this. Jeremy Pierre, his actions were a little bit suspect to me. A little bit.
Yeah,
What did?
he was a little charming.
Yeah, that he just say he likes Cypress. They just say, and I know Pierre put up videos him rocking CMG music, and it just seems like he has an agenda. I'm not saying he does. So it seems like, and that bit like you patting dude on the back, and then you like go on like I don't know. It just seemed weird to me.
He probably got some exclusive info that he can't tell, bro. He can just pat them on the back chest.
I know. I said T. I know. I said T. I know I did. But when it comes to CMG, there you go. You be the first one to say something. I know I said T. And your name T. Or you T now?
What
Oh,
you asked me,
I mean,
Stephen? I didn't hear.
well, you did answer. It was like, did that seem odd to you? How he was? How well, not just how he was that day. How Jeremy Pierre kind of has been since this whole thing started. He just seems more leaning towards CMG. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but his actions are weird, and
He
they really
probably.
are.
I mean, I think he's frat brothers with their lawyer. But the good thing about it is Jeremy Pierre can't determine whether the case. The only thing he could do is but he might be too scared to do that. Y'all see, we hadn't seen that girl no more. She thought she was gonna get up there and say that Jeremy Pierre career be ruined like hers.
Girl, you know her Sheen order for her wigs came out and they told them come on no more.
Oh yeah, she ain't even been nowhere in that. Yeah, it's been about a month, ain't it?
They probably set her butt down, fired her.
Man, what's she
And she probably a secretary answering the telephone.
They had no choice but
Administrative
to probably get rid
assistant.
of it. Yeah, they
Thank you,
probably had
Miss
no choice.
Teresa, for the $5 super sticker.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Reed, for the 6
Everybody's saying they want me to do the members live tomorrow.
Ain't nobody. It is tomorrow. It's 12 o'clock. It's tomorrow. So go on and do it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
today.
1 o'clock here. I'm an hour ahead,
Yeah,
so 1 o'clock here.
I'm gonna do it in the morning.
it's already the morning. It's 12 in the morning.
Well, I'm gonna do it mid morning.
But man, you just see that. See now I know why I know why you and your dad got into it. It's that right there. I'm gonna do it mid morning. You ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that.
I'm gonna schedule it when I get off of here for mid morning, so that y'all will remember. The members will remember to get on.
You don't have to babysit, do you?
No, she won't be here tomorrow, child. But she came to visit me today.
How old is she now?
Because I wasn't feeling good. She is 9 months.
Walking
Really?
too, right?
Oh,
I know
okay.
she walking.
She ain't walking yet, but she will be, because child, oh Lord, she moving so fast. She grabs stuff so fast it don't make no sense. You can't even turn your head.
Mm-hmm. I got a granddaughter 7 and one 5 months, and a 5-month-old thing. She trying to do what her 7-year-old sister done, trying to walk. I said, "You too young."
You have to understand, Michelle. I agree, but the news media is supposed to be neutral. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They supposed to at least try to play like they're neutral. They're not supposed to take sides. That's the reason why. Remember when folks was saying, we was on live that night, that girl had gotten on there and did that? We was like, no, they didn't do that. She didn't do that because they're not supposed to do it. I was in shock.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did? Oh yeah, when she said the Dolph gang, paper route gang. Yeah, now that was funny.
Why was it
she,
funny, Cypress? Why was it funny, Cypress?
Because you want to expecting it for her to do that.
So that was funny to you?
No, it's just the way that she did it.
You just said it was funny, so either it was or wasn't funny.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like the way she did it, like we weren't expecting that.
No, but there you go, that we word again. So you said it was funny. So was it funny because she mentioned paper route and you hate them, or was it not funny?
we gonna
Greatest
send
It
Cypress.
was.
says Jeremy
It was
Pierre
funny.
for
It was
sure.
funny.
We
It
gonna
was
send
funny
Cypress
because
to France so he can learn. He know French so well. We gonna send to
it
France.
was. It was funny
Greatest
because she
Tazon
mentioned.
says that he says Jeremy Pierre for sure got a mouthful of CMF nuts.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Kay
It was
says
funny.
that's why people be guilty in public opinion first, the media being negligent.
Yep,
Almost
absolutely.
already while her teeth, yeah, she got two teeth coming in at the bottom.
Uh-oh.
So Steve,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That wasn't funny. That could have cost her. Yeah, that lady did that. It was almost like, I mean, she purposely did. She did it with a lot of conviction, like she was on a mission, almost like somebody paid her to do it or something. I ain't seen her no more. They might have paid her enough money to you know to quit.
hey, who was saying that about the shit on the
Well,
TV?
30-day suspension.
yeah. She probably got reassigned. It's been 30. It's just the way she said it. She said that I think her exact words were, "Now the rumors are it was PRE Dolph's gang. We haven't been able to confirm that. So why did you say it then?"
Right, exactly.
That was just I wouldn't be surprised if they reassign her and you never see her again as a lead as an
Did
actor.
she
I
find
wouldn't
she
be
find
surprised.
an
What was her
administrative
name?
assistant?
Lakia.
Lakia Scott.
Yeah, find an administrative assistant.
Oh yeah, they put her up. W whatever y'all WREG whatever they put her up. They put her up for real. Like, she ain't gonna you won't see her for a while. But
I was sitting in front of TV like, whoa, he did that.
but T is right. You're supposed to be biased. No matter what allegiances you have, you're supposed to be biased. Like you got to be professional. It's some decorum you have to use, and she used none. That really could have got some people hurt.
You're
And
right.
I still hope Paper Route sues that company. I hope Paper Route sues her and that company. 'Cause they tired of being humble. Like it's only so much you can take. And Mia and the Thornton adults, parents, and the label. It's only so much you can as you because we're still humans. Do you see how I use that word Cypress in its proper context? We are as human beings. We are human, and they're human. Like that's you don't do this stuff that CMG and Bread Gang and Heavy Cam and Chula Mafia are doing. I know you hate that Cypress, but you don't do this stuff. Imagine being in this position. What if this was your family or your friends? How would you feel? I know you hate that Cypress.
I hear an echo.
Me too. Man, I sound good though. I'm sorry. I sound like Theo Huxtable when he had that Gordon Gartrell on, man.
All right, y'all. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to land the plane.
There you go.
Y'all,
Man,
I got it. Y'all, we got. I'm getting ready to schedule our members only live for 10 o'clock in the morning, or either or 9 o'clock.
that's all good. What time is it up there? It's 12:06 here.
It's
Um,
12:06.
it's
We're on
106
Central
here in
Time
Detroit.
Zone.
It's 106 in Detroit right now.
Okay.
We
I
all
was
What time zone y'all on?
Eastern
Okay,
Standard.
Hey,
we're on Central.
Cypress,
Mm-hmm.
what time is it in Idaho?
Idaho.
I wouldn't know about Idaho, but I'm on Central Time
Yeah,
Zone.
yeah, No, not you on witness protection time, brother.
Yeah, I
It's
said
all good.
Idaho. We doing with it. We doing Idaho.
Witness protection. He Idaho Cypress now. Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna land the plane.
I catch y'all
Mhm.
Okay,
later,
I'll be looking for.
All
I'll
right,
be.
man.
y'all.
I'll talk to
Thanks.
you all.
All right.
Um, let's see. JE901 says Dolph and Youngster was the real beef. Dolph got killed over some youngster shit. Everybody screaming, "Gang, gang! Do you want to die on your birthday?" 100 shots was a diss to Youngster. Yeah, Youngster put out another song called and he took it down because right before Doc was killed, it was put up. And I used to like it. I could do anything or anything or something like that. And in the song, he said, I sent 100 shots to the sky. Pussy nigga play, he gonna die. They took that song down off of his YouTube page. I was able to find it on Facebook. They scrubbed it. They thought they scrubbed it. I found it. And it was a nice little song. He put it out like a month before Doc was killed. I believe a month or two, because I was listening to it. The video was funny and everything. And they took it down. You know, he said, "Pussy nigga play, he gonna die." I sent 100 shots. I shot him towards the sky or something like that. And then he made a face as if he was, a sneaky face, as if I was the one that did the 100 shots or whatever. And they took it. They took the video down off of his YouTube page. Ain't that something? My thing is, if these people were not all of these folks, to include Moneybag and all of them, right after Young Dolph was killed, they started scrubbing their social medias. I mean, if you don't have anything to hide, why would you do that? I mean, that was kind of weird. I guess they see now it don't make no damn difference. They could have left it up because they sure can't scrub nothing as it relates to Missy, do you have the option where you can give the membership? I think so. I don't know how to do it, but I think you can gift the membership. I just don't know how to do it. I think you could do it if you click membership, and then you might be able to gift it. I'm assuming by Black Youngster, but y'all, I got some juicy tea, and I had been holding it because it was shortly after Teasy was killed or whatever, but I'm gonna tell y'all tomorrow in the members. I'm assuming by Black Youngster is Wicked. Black Youngster has become, all I know is Black Youngster need to pray. That's all I know. He needs some. He need to to go to get to an altar because um yeah, he need to get to an altar. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because it ain't gonna work out for him. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, you guys, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I'm getting ready to schedule our members live it's gonna be a members live for in the morning at 10 o'clock. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all know we having the members live so that I could drop some tea in the morning. Okay. I appreciate you guys for getting on. Shout out to everybody that helped me to get to 10K. That's such a milestone. I appreciate you guys so much for your support, for your love, all of the people that have been subscribing and all of that. I appreciate you guys so very much. As we continuously go up, okay. I thank God for blessing me with the grown folks that I have on this channel. As I say, this is the Real Grown Folks channel. We agree to disagree and push on, okay? I don't like it when we go back and forth with each other. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like that heaviness. I like for us to agree to disagree and push on, okay? But anyways, you guys, I'll see you guys in the morning. I love you guys. Talk to you later.